It's been 2 weeks, guys, and you know what that means.
Yes. Wait a minute. No.
It's time for more shoutouts. Mandarin here, thanks for watching Shoutout Special Episode 6. Before we jump into shoutouts, guys, I just want to remind everybody that I'm putting up 2 voting poll questions for new content in the future of the channel. I'm asking you guys if you want to see a full Let's Play with commentary, analysis, and review thingy of Mass Effect 2 or Batman Arkham City. And the second question is, do you want to see a full episode-by-episode review of either Doctor Who, meaning the new Who series that started in the early 2000s, or Star Trek Deep Space Nine? Moving on, it's time for the shoutouts. Our first shoutout goes to HisLand. Now, HisLand is a very new YouTuber, and this guy is a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 player. He also does some Modern Warfare 3, I believe it is, and he does basically shooting montages, and these are pretty well done shooting montages. They're pretty short and to the point. There's nice editing on them, nice production, good background music, and he has a nice intro for each one of them. So guys, go check out HisLand and show him some support, maybe give him a sub to help him out. Our second shoutout for today goes to the ScissorBank. Moving on, this guy has a very good commentary style, and the only way I can describe it is he is just constantly himself. When he's laid back, he's laid back. When he's excited, he just throws all self-consciousness to the wind and just lets it rip. Now this guy plays mostly horror games from what I've seen, and that's both modern and classic NES stuff. Now, I've seen some of his Alan Wake playthrough, and he did some of the Friday the 13th game on the NES, and he also is doing a feature where it's like 31 games for 31 days, where he's reviewing a bunch of horror and just games that are in general good to play around Halloween times. I don't think I've even played 31 horror games, so I'm interested to see if he can actually, get through all 31 of them by the time Halloween rolls around. So guys, go check out the ScissorBank Max, or subscribe to him, show him some support, tell him I sent you. Moving on. Our third shout out for today goes to hubristic. Yeah, he does some Let's Plays, he has some South Park Stick of Truth, he did some Bulletstorm, I watched a little bit of those. But what he also does that I think sets him apart from some of the other guys we've shouted out is he does reviews. Reviews of movie and TV. Some of the more modern movies to come out, like the new Transformers, Lucy, the new Hercules movie, and he's also doing an episode-by-episode review of the most recent season of Doctor Who, the one that's currently running. I thought these are pretty well done. I watched a few of those, not too many because I didn't want to spoil. He goes through the characterization, the plot, how things evolve from episode to episode, and it's pretty well done, and it's kind of how I want to do my sci-fi TV reviews when I start doing those, depending on which one you guys choose. So if you guys are into TV and movie reviews on YouTube, here's a good guy to go and check out. So go check out Hubristic, give him a sub, tell him I sent you. Moving on. And the re-shout out for today is vinyllight. Now, vinyllight I gave a shout out a few specials back, and he's been a really good sport, staying active and supporting new channels that I shout out. This guy does basically all non-commentary Let's Plays, and that's awesome because, if you're not really into hearing somebody chatter along with the video, if you just want to get immersed in the game or you want to relive some of your favorite gaming moments, this guy is a good channel to go check out, show some support. Does some of the GTAs like San Andreas, one of my favorite GTAs, GTA 5, does some Far Cry, and currently he's doing a playthrough of Dead Space 3. I've watched a few videos on that, and he does a good job with that. Go check out vinyllights, give him a sub if you haven't already, tell him I sent you. Moving on. And now we come to the bonus shoutout. Now these are either channels that I just really like and think you guys should check out, or they're guys that have been really supportive of me and I want to give some love back, and this guy is a good example of both. This is gamerleader. This guy has been one of my better supporters. I really appreciate all the support that he's given me, commenting on my videos, being active. He's already given me a couple shoutouts. I wasn't even really expecting the second one. I thought that was awesome. And this guy does both non-commentary and commentary Let's Plays of like the same game. He has the Mass Effect series both with and without commentary, so if you just want to see the gameplay, that's cool. And currently he's doing some of the more modern games like Last of Us Remastered. He's also doing a Destiny playthrough. I've really enjoyed watching that. And he also used to do some videos like Topic Tuesday and Throwback Thursday stuff. Kind of hoping he gets back to those because he hasn't done them in a few weeks, and I really enjoyed those. And as I mentioned, he has a shoutout series, so if you guys want to get in on that, maybe get another shoutout, he's a good guy to get it from. Go check out gamerleader, tell him I sent you, maybe give him a sub. So how do you guys get a shoutout? You gotta subscribe to me, you gotta like and share this video. Next you gotta go to all of the featured shoutouts in this video, leave a comment on their most recent video that includes something along the lines of Gaming Impaired Sent Me. Now the reason why I ask you to do this is literally just to make it easier for me to see that you've actually checked out the winners' channels, so that I know the shoutouts are actually working. That's also why I ask that when you leave your request for a shoutout in the comments below, that you please let me know that you have done all the other rules, so I'm not just looking through pages and pages of comments on the winners' channels and then I find out you didn't even do it, and that's gonna piss me off and it's gonna make me not want to give you a shoutout. Now you can move up the list for a faster shoutout by either being a smaller channel, being an active follower, which means liking and sharing videos, leaving actual comments, not nice video, nice vid, all that stuff, shouting us out, shoutout for shoutout, that should be obvious, or if you get somebody to subscribe to us, like if somebody joins the channel and says your channel was the one that sent them, that will basically put you up close to the top of the list for the next round of shoutouts. Easy. You can make yourself eligible for multiple shoutouts by basically doing all the same things you do to get a first shoutout. So once you get first shoutout, if you're staying active on the channel, liking and sharing, commenting, supporting channels that get shoutouts and future shoutout specials, all that kind of stuff is going to make me consider you for the re-shoutout spot. If you're just disappearing after your first shoutout, then no, obviously. That's all I got to say about shoutouts for today, guys. Remember to answer the voting poll questions that I put at the beginning of the video. I'm really interested to see what you guys want to see in the future of the channel, but after 200 subs, voting is cut off. Also, remember to follow me on Twitter so you can get the fastest updates when I got new videos and stuff. Maybe check out our Facebook page and maybe give us an ad on Google+. That's all I got for today, guys. Remember to check out our winners, show them some support. K-Bear!
I love this show.